Trapped inside an underwater network of caverns under the Carpathian Mountains, a diving exploration team becomes bait for bloodthirsty monsters in The Cave, released August 26th, 2005, directed by Bruce Hunt in his only directorial piece, and you're going to find out why. Written by Michael Steinberg and Tegan West, neither of whom have done nothing of note, starring Piper Perabo, best known for probably Coyote Ugly, Covert Affairs, and most recently Yellowstone, and Cersei Lannister herself, Lena Headey. 30 years ago, in Cold War Romania, a bunch of explorers find an overgrown church and a cave beneath it. The floor collapses, causing a landslide, which traps them underground. At one point, they make it a point to show a tattoo on one of their hands. So it's like, that's gotta be important. Cut to present day, they're uncovering the cave, and they're acting like it's this new thing. There's no record of these guys? Then we cut to Mexico, where Charlie, Piper Perabo, is the only woman on a ship of 5 men, including Jack, Cole Hauser, and she just so happens to be wearing a bikini, because why not? They're divers that map caves or something. I don't think their actual profession is ever explained. They're just explorers as well, I guess. Out of nowhere, they're in Romania to go to this cave where Dr. Catherine Jennings, Lena Headey, is also there. Inside, one of them finds a giant hairless mole before the video cuts out. Oh man, shit's going down. So they all go to check it out because, you know, you need everybody to look for one person. And one of them is attacked after we get a glimpse of the creature. It's just a facial close-up with giant teeth, but it's creepy as hell. Jack then goes, "We are the rescue team." No, sorry, I didn't do that monotone enough, sorry. Jack then goes, "We are the rescue team." Jesus Christ. Hauser. His acting is bad. Jack is soon attacked, but the camera movements are so fast we barely see anything. But, shocker, he manages to get away with minimal injuries and a giant claw with a parasite inside, just so they can explain, very vaguely and not very good, of what this parasite may be. Hey, look! Rapids! Let's go risk drowning and take them. They land in a pool where the old guy in the group, he gets badly CGI'd pulled under by a giant winged creature. We assume it's the same creature that killed that one guy. But then out of nowhere, the guy's on the rock, and we see a shot of the creature's hand. It's the tattoo we saw in the beginning of the movie. Fascinating. Sort of. Kind of. Honestly, at this point, I'm already taken out by fucking Cole Hauser's horrible acting. Anyway, Charlie soon climbs a giant rock wall, but is surprised by a creature. She falls, has a badass swinging and jumping moment before using a flamethrower that she just pulls out of her ass, apparently. This is the first time we're seeing this flamethrower, where she kills one. But don't worry, she's dead too. Jack's pupils are changing. They're all like funky and weird. So, shocker, he's mutating into one of the creatures. Seeing that he survived the attack, could have saw that coming from a mile away. So naturally, they split up. Total smart thing to do. Jack and his 2 guys, they find a methane-filled cave with a way out. The others find only death. Lena Headey and the Asian dude are the only ones that survive. Cool. In this methane cave, a lot happens. The Asian dude is killed. Tyler, Eddie Siberin, he slits the throat of one of the creatures. Jack explodes an oxygen tank, which somehow doesn't at all ignite the methane inside of this cave. And by the way, they're also not at all suffocating with all of the methane in this cave. And the explosion does absolutely nothing to the creatures. It only causes a cave-in. And Jack has his moment as he jumps towards one of the creatures with a knife. Except picture that way more modern, like, God, he's a horrible actor. Okay. 3 escape ends when Dr. Jelling's revealing she's infected because her eyes are all funky, and thus setting up a potential sequel which, thank the movie gods, never materialized. This came out the same year as The Descent, which is a fantastic film. I even reviewed it on the channel a month ago, maybe a month and a half. I don't know. I've watched way too many movies. Everything that The Descent succeeds in, this film fails. Firstly, this group of explorers just disappeared and there's zero record of them. Apparently nobody knew where they were going. Nobody went to go look for them. Nobody gave a shit. It's a pretty glaring plot hole. Cole Hauser, I've already mentioned it, he is so bad. Like, so bad. He is wooden in his entire performance. Excited, scared, determined. All the same tone and expression on his face. It never changes. His performance alone practically takes me out of the entire movie. Our characters consistently make stupid decisions, and many things that happen on screen just make you scratch your head. Like when they're clearly communicating underwater. They're not wearing full face masks, though, that keep their mouths free to actually, like, speak. They have it's like a full mouthpiece, where if you open your mouth, water's going to come in. Like, how do you talk when you're something in your mouth like this, when you're writing down? You can't talk clearly. So what the hell is going on? And speaking of water coming in, one dude literally puts his goggles on while he's underwater. That is such an easy thing to catch in editing. How the fuck do you miss that? The parasite, never explained. We only get the stereotypical, they need a host to survive. It's so dumb. The acting is subpar, with Piper Perabo and Lena Headey being the overall best, but that doesn't say much when they're working with such a shit script and acting up against the brick wall that is Hauser. The only thing this has going for it is the creature design. The creatures look creepy and cool. The CGI when they move quickly or fly looks bad, but the overall design is great. It's not enough to save this mess, though. The cave gets an F. Thank you for watching Fatman Inc. Craptacular Horror. Leave a like if you enjoyed and a comment to discuss your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe to see more reviews of horror movies new and old. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.